Hey guys, today we're talking season 5. This season, we have the ramifications of Lucifer being released from the cage, the Four Horsemen appearing, Dean and Sam finding out that they are the vessels of Lucifer and Michael, and then Sam entering the cage with Lucifer. So let's get in the tallies. Okay. So by Dean moments, we have 2. In episode 7, The Curious Case of Dean Winchester, we have Dean entirely unnecessarily looking under the sheet to identify the man that has de-aged and left his wife. They already had his ID on the dresser, and they already had seen his tattoo on his arm. But Dean looks under the sheet and then has an approving response. And then in episode 8, Changing Channels, Dean's obsession with Dr. Setzi. When he sees Dr. Setzi coming, he's like a teenage girl with a crush. And he's all bashful in his presence. And then when he looks down, he sees that he's not wearing the cowboy boots. And he says how it's the cowboy boots that make Dr. Setzi Setzi. And he's so mad that it isn't Dr. Setzi. And then dead female characters, we have 2. We have Ellen and Joe in episode 10, Abandon All Hope. Which was, that's one of the ones that has made me the angriest, the way that they did that. And then Sam hits the head, we have 3. In episode 1, Sympathy for the Devil, Chuck hits Sam, but he doesn't knock him out. But he still has the mark on his temple. And then in episode 2, Good God, Y'all. And in episode 5, Fallen Idols. Winchester Deaths, we have 3. In episode 13, The Song Remains the Same. Anna kills Sam after they've traveled back in time, but then Michael brings him back. In episode 16, Dark Side of the Moon, Sam and Dean are killed by rival hunters, and of course, brought back. The brothers split once in episode 2, Good God, Y'all. There are only 2 ghosts this season, in episode 9, The Real Ghostbusters, and in episode 12, Swap Meet. Wait, is that right? Yeah, there was the hunt. Demons 9, which is actually pretty low at this point. In episodes 1, 6, 10, 12, 14, 17, 20, 21, and 22. And then in, is that right? We only have 1 vampire, only at the very beginning, and it's only shown for a second in episode 3, Free to Be You and Me. And then we have 2 witches in episode 7, The Curious Case of Dean Winchester, and episode 12, Swap Meet. And then Reapers, we have 2 in Abandon All Hope and Swan Song, 10 and 12 and 2. We only have 2 gods. Well, we have 2 episodes with gods. It's more into 2 gods. In episode 5, Fallen Idols, and episode 19, Hammer of the Gods. And then we have 15 angels in episodes 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, and 22. We only have 1 episode with humans are the real monsters, and that's episode 12, Swap Meet. And then the tally totals so far are by Dean Moments 10, Cass is in love with Dean Moments 1, Lies 4, Self-Sacrificing 2, Brothers Split 4, Dead Female Characters 9, Sam Hits to the Head 9, Winchester Deaths 6, Ghosts 24, Demons 42, Vampires 4, Gods 4, Witches 6, Reapers 5, Angels 30, and Humans are the Real Monsters 17. Now let's get into some of the other notes. Alright. So, best episode running, I have The End. Episode 4, The End, because I just think it's a great episode seeing how things could have gone. We don't know how true that is. That's kind of debatable in the fandom. And then episode 5, Fallen Idols. Episode 7, The Curious Case of Dean Winchester. Episode 8, Changing Channels. And episode 14, My Bloody Valentine. There's probably more, but then I realized the list was getting long. Swan Song is a fantastic episode. And then best monster of the week running, I have episode 2, Good God Y'all War, because I just love Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Episode 5, Fallen Idols, The Leshy. And then episode 14, My Blade Valentine, Famine. Best one-off / recurring characters. I only have, I believe Children of Our Future. That probably should have been on the best episode running. I don't know why I didn't add it, but Jessie. I wish they'd bring back Jesse. There's not really... They've just kind of forgotten about him. Another character that I don't have on here, but I also really love Death. And then notable guest stars, we have episode 5, Fallen Idols, Paris Hilton. Episode 6, I believe The Children of Our Future, Ever Carradine. But she's been a lot, and the Carradines, I don't know how many people watching this would know, but they're not so much now, but at one point were a very prominent acting family. There's like a bunch of them. Episode 9, The Real Ghostbusters, Yan K. Crystal Lowe. I feel like that autocorrect did weird, but I'm not sure. And she was in Final Destination 3, and she was one of the main girls that died in the tanning beds. The other one appeared earlier in the series in the episode of Bloody Mary. And then episode 12, A Swap Meet, Sarah Drew, who later goes on to be on Grey's Anatomy. In fact, I think the year that episode aired, she started on Grey's Anatomy. Which Grey's Anatomy was parodied a couple episodes earlier in changing channels. And then notes, I don't really have much here other than how is it that Bobby was able to be possessed? Like, he was the one that gave the charms to Sam and Dean, so why didn't he have something? Did demons catch him without it? Did they somehow get it off of him? How were they able to possess him? And that's the only note I have. I'm not sure why I didn't have much for this season. I mean, it's another one, like I said in, I think the last video, that seasons 3 through 5 are probably the best of the series. Or at least my favorites. Do not walk over here and knock down the phone again. My cat's over here. I can't really think of anything else to add. I think that's it. So I'll see you guys hopefully Thursday, more likely probably Friday. Hopefully with the season 7 video I can get more back on schedule. And then I forgot what I was gonna say. Try and stop the cat from knocking over the phone. Oh, I think at this point we're a third of the way through the series, because I want to say I'd heard at one point that changing channels was the 100th episode. Come here. Oh, calm down. Calm down. Why is your tail wet? Alright. So, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.